30 years ago, on this month of March, not only we lost on the same week Eazy-E, but we also lost Selena Quintanilla Perez. When I was 10 years old, when they both died that same week, it was also the first time I ever heard of them. We're not going to focus on Eazy, we're really going to focus on Selena because we're going to talk about her fourth album, Amor Prohibido, which already passed its 30th anniversary since last year. So, kick it away, me. After the release of Selena's third solo album, Entre Mi Mundo, and also the launch of her clothing boutique in 1993, EMI Latin decided, because Selena's fan base was already reaching a broader range, they decided to have her and her band record their fourth album, Amor Prohibido, but to also mix different styles and genres of other music to blend in with it. Selena's taste in music was heavy because not only she was into R&B and hip hop, but other things, and they wanted to bring all of that into this album, recorded between September 1993 and February 1994, with her brother Abraham taking part in the production. As a matter of fact, he was probably the main producer. He would use the Akai MPC 60, the beat machine, and will also blend it in with studio instruments. But he would use the Akai before using the instruments. What was also smart of him, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other musicians do this too, including myself, he would use a tape recorder to hum a song before coming up with a title and then actually creating the song. Something for traditional Latin music fans, but also modern Latin fans to love. So the album was like a kaleidoscope of so many genres. It was eventually released on March 22nd of 1994 to various universal positive reception. Sadly, this would be Selena's last album to be released during her lifetime. While it wasn't her last album in general, that would be Dreaming of You, which would be a fusion of last album and posthumous album. And at the 1995 Tejano Music Awards, she won every single category when this album dropped. Not only Amor Prohibido was way ahead of its time, but Selena's music in general, especially by the 90s, was way ahead of its time. And she left us so much treasure that we can just cherish forever and still play on to this day. She could have been on the same level as Madonna, Janet Jackson, especially for Latin women. Dios TPH place I'm out of here. However, P.S. I want to say this. I know that this is going to be off subject. Yolanda Saldívar is up for parole this month. And because she still refuses to take accountability and the whole world hates her, please keep that bitch locked up.